Hello travellers, welcome to another video. Where are we today? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, that's gone a bit floppy. Oh well, never mind. Right, I'll show you this. Today, and for the next 2 weeks, when it's raining, we are at New Farm Fisheries in Cheshire. As you can see there, New Farm, I'll show you that. New Farm Bed and Breakfast Caravan Park. That's where we are. So we've been here about 3 nights already, and we've got another week and a bit to go. And it's a very good place actually. It's Newhall in between Northwich and Crewe, so Middlewich sort of way, Winsford. And it's a lovely site, not many on. Barrier entrance there, reception shop there, toilet block and showers here, separate ladies and gents, and then a disabled sort of bigger shower here. Don't know what's in that room, it's always locked. Wi-Fi on the wall there. Round the back here we have Elsan, pot wash with a light that comes on at night, and it's very hot water apparently, so it's pretty good. And then round here is the bins and the overflow car park to get to the fishery. Coarse fishing lake here where the reeds are, and then to this side, on the other side here, is the carp lake. So pleasure lake, £5 a day if you stay on site. Carp lake, £8 a day if you stay on site. If you don't stay on site and you're a member, it's £8. It's £10 a day to fish the carp lake and £8 a day to fish the normal coarse lake. New Farm itself, where it gets the name from, is here. And then you ring the little bell at reception there if you need to come in. And it's obviously, as you can see, it's barrier access. So we've got fob, which is pretty good. Biggish pitches. So we're on a really big pitch here, long enough for Connie, wide enough to have the awning out as well. That hexaway awning is amazing, but it's raining, it's been cold, so it's not been worth using. And then we've got people here on seasonal pitches already. Sat there, stood there, you know, they've got the awnings up and everything. And then round the corner there's something very special. But we're on pitch 25, so it's all fully serviced with your water and your drain and your power. So there you can see there's the carp lake. I don't know if you can just see it in the distance there, the water in that little sign. That's the pleasure lake where the white boat is through the trees. And then round here, I think there's about 26 pitches maybe on total. And these pitches back right onto the lake. So that lake there's the carp lake. That's the £8 a day. There's a guy fishing up there actually at the moment, so that's not too bad. I won't go up there and disturb him. These people seem to be on all the time. They've been here. We've been here 3 times in the last 12 months. These people were here all the time because they've got boxes outside the backs of their vans. And then as you can see here, you've got the big 5th wheel with the slide outs, and then as you can see it goes all the way around the corner there and down, and that's more pitches down that way. And then there's farmers' fields with cows and dog walking area. And if you walk up here, there's signs that say what it is. So there you've got dog walking area is that way, and I believe that is through the gate. So you walk here up this path. You see the path there in between. So it's really squishy, this ground, there's moles. So you walk up the path there, that's a dog walking up to the tree there in the field and back, and obviously pick up your litter for your doggy. So it's not nice, is it? And put it in the poo bin there. Not going to touch that because it's for the cows to stop them. But as you can see, or you can hear maybe, it's very quiet. There's nobody around. There's loads of moorhens and coots, and there's big ducks and sparrows. Not many blue tits. And we've not seen many other birds other than these moorhens, as you can see here, running round. They're quite cute, little baby ones. And yeah, that's it. There's a big duck waddling around somewhere. I need to find that really. Oh, there's a chap up there, I think he's been fishing. Might go and have a quick word with him. Spoke to a guy yesterday, and they've been having small carp £8 sort of, that sort of size, not really big ones. That's a fairly big moorhen. Hello, mate. Oh yeah, but you can see this is the carp lake. So I'll take you a quick walk around there. It's very good actually. Oh, it's got CCTV up there, so it's a fairly safe site. It's got cameras everywhere. Yeah, and the pegs are pretty good round here actually. They are well kept. It's good fishing. I fished the Sunday that we came. I fished in the evening, so it cost me £5 for 3 hours. And in those 3 hours, I had 20 fish, and each of those fish were about £5 in weight, which is pretty good. But as you can see, the pegs are pretty well laid out. The water's fairly deep here, I think. It's a couple of foot, but then round the other side is like about 18 inches, very shallow. And I think I'm starting with a cold because I feel all snotty and horrible. The lake's not massive, and it's quite muddy at the moment, as you can see, but the fish love it. I've been fishing here on sweet corn and luncheon meat. Now I did check the sign at the gate where you have to clean your nets and with disinfectant, and it didn't seem to say you couldn't use luncheon meat. Now I'm assuming you don't use dog food because obviously it goes all horrible and yanky. But my luncheon meat, which was like a peck ham, a sandwich ham, seems to work fine. A little cube of it, and I had a £5 barbel and £5 or £6 carp, and it was really good. So I haven't fished on this one yet. In the 3 times that I've been here, I've not fished because I don't really do carp fishing. Yet on the normal pleasure lake, all I was catching was carp. I didn't have anything, no roach, no bream, no rudd or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame. So we're almost around the end. So we came from over there, as you can see, all the way around. And there's a chap here fishing, so I won't disturb him. I'll go around this way. And there's a dog walking bit there, so that field comes all the way around there, and you can walk your dog all the way around there. Come back out here for the dog walking, and as you can, it's having a look at that vista. There's not really much around here. There's a road, which is a bit noisy, but no, it's pretty good. There's not really much. It's a very nice, quiet, peaceful location, and we love it. And hopefully we'll be back again because the fishing is amazing. And as you'll find out with our future videos, I like to go places where there's fishing. So this is the pleasure lakes. This is the £5 a day, and I'm hopefully coming here on Sunday. This coming Sunday to do a full day's fishing. So I'll get my sandwiches working, I get them all worked up and in a bag, and get my flask out, and my coffee and my cup of tea, and I'll come here. And these have got better pegs actually. So you see the proper peg. Sit yourself down there, get your rod rests in there, your landing nets on here, straight out to there. People have been ledgering, float fishing. I was float fishing, and even on float, a 3 gram, which is quite heavy, a 3 gram carp float was being pulled under by these big bream, by these big carp and these barbel. I always look at fishing pegs in case somebody's left any tackle, because A, you're supposed to take it home with you, and B, free floats or free ledgering equipment, and I like that. That's pretty good. But no, not this time. I think people are fairly good here, fairly clean with their picking up. See, this is quite a good spot. This looks good. So what have we got here? Yeah, maybe not. It's a bit weedy there. But you see, watch. Look, the ripples in the water. A fish just jumped out and tried to get a fly. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. So we'll go around this way. And as you come to this side of the lake, you can see this small one here. So this is Mark's Lake. And Mark's Lake is for the people in here. This is a fence that fences off the pods. They're like hobbit holes, like hobbit pods, shepherd's huts. So we'll see that there. So 2 fishing pegs only on Marks Lake, and that's all there is. And you can't go past. You can see that willow tree there. This light green one. You can't go fish past there, even though there's a peg. You're not allowed to fish past that. So you've got a peg there, and you've got a peg here, and then that's all you can fish, because the other pegs come out of the shepherd's huts, which are here. So I'll show you those in a minute. This is the other side of the lake, and as you can see, we've got a little sort of peg there, which is pretty good, and a peg. See here, they're quite well spaced out. So behind this peg, this is quite a good peg. I believe this fishes quite well. So a ledger straight over into those weeds over there, and it goes very shallow. It's about 18 inches deep at that side, comes to about 2 foot, and then goes shallower again as you get to the side here. But it's fairly open, pretty good for landing your fish, and you get some good sport. Behind this peg, there's no peg numbers. Behind this peg are the glamping pods. So as you can see, these are pretty cool. So you've got 2 glamping pods, and each one has, as you can see here, where is it there, that brown thing there, and that brown thing there. Each one of these camping pods, these glamping pods, has a hot tub. So that's quite nice. So you fish, and you get out and you go into your hot tub. Something that's really, really good. So there's only 2 of those, and you've got private parking through a gate at the top. Come down the road here, and you park just next to your pods. But they're quite expensive. They're about £800 a week, I think, or something stupid like that. They're quite expensive. So, whereas we're parking obviously in the caravan park, and it's £30 a night. So we've done 2 weeks worth, because we're just waiting to go to Meadow Springs for the Motorhome Happiness Rally, which will be the next couple of videos along. But yeah, it's amazing, this. It's really good. It's easily fished, and tin of sweet corn, tin of luncheon meat, and you're well away. You have some nice carp, some good fish. You see, oh, hello friend. But it really is quite murky. Oh, sorry birdie. So in the nice weather though, it does get a bit clearer, and the fish come to the surface really close in. And over there where the chap is there, I was fishing on Sunday last week, where I caught my 20 fish in 3 hours, and they were right at the side here, and you could see them coming up for bread and things like that, or for floating bits. It's quite amazing. It's quite easy to fish. So yeah, so there's you can see the chap there. He's fishing. He's obviously in the glamping pod, and he's fishing on that bit there with his roach pole. So looks like it might be a little pole lake, that. Not so much pole fishing here because it's a bit windy. But I don't know, I might try my pole on Sunday. I don't know yet. There was somebody fishing here on Sunday that I was speaking to, and he had 10 fairly big carp just fishing from the peg here, just round the corner there into there with his ledger and his swim feeder, and that's what he was fishing. He was catching the carp as well. So I think it's a good water, this. I think it's a really good water. It's members only if you're not staying on site. And if you're staying on site, it's £5 a day to fish, regardless of whether you start at lunchtime and go through till 8, or you start at 8 in the morning and go through till 8 at night. 12 hours fishing in this time of year, and it's pretty good. So I'll just show you the signs that are on the gate here. So you come through this gate here. There's the car park that the fishermen park in at weekends. So you come through this gate here. You've got your net dipping here. And then, as you can see here, you've got your 3 lakes. So this is the Coast Lake one that I've been fishing. Chub, Barbel, F1s, Bream, Tench, Crusions. I've not got those. Golden Tench, not managed those. Carp only in there. Carp, Tench, Bream, Crusion, Ide and off in the small one. Don't know. Might be worth fishing each of those, I've no idea. But then, new farm fishing. Okay, so there's your rules. You'll be able to pause that and zoom in on those. It's pretty good. So as you can see there, the very bottom one, it says ground bait. So 2 kilos max, no pet food or nuts, and no floating bait. So it doesn't say you can't use luncheon meat, which is good. So I've not broken any rules. I always like to check that before I fish. No fixed or semi-fixed weight or feeders to be used. Only free running are permitted. So you've got to have your free running lead, and you can put fixed floats on, because you can't really have running floats, especially if you're pole fishing and it's members only. It says, but it's not. It's members only plus people staying on the campsite. So that's it. So New Farm Fisheries, Cheshire, New Farm Camping Holidays, New Farm Cottage Holidays. I can't remember what it's called. It's definitely called something like that. In Cheshire, it's at New Hall, Long Lane, near Winsford, in between Winsford and Crewe, Middlewich, that sort of place. And it's really, really good. So as you can see, we're set up here. Here we go. There's Connie. There's the big awning. There's the Starlink, and the cars are on the front. There's the video bird feeder. So pretty good there. And yeah, it's pretty good. I'm loving it. Now, say we're here for another couple of days. No, we're here for another week, sorry. And we're loving it. And we'll be back definitely. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. It's important that you do that, because it gives us our presence online, and increases, just increases my impetus to make more videos. The more subscribers I get, you like the content, if you like the video, that I know what sort of content to create. I do like doing things differently. So yeah, let's have a see. Can I turn this off? No, it's all right for the moment. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification icon and select all, so that you get notification when I upload more videos, for more videos to come. Leave me a comment. Have you been here before? Have you fished it well? A lot of people fish it during the weekends, not so much during the week, but it's a great site. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back for the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye, everybody.